everybody, it's Rose and Heather. We're here today to do a live show with you, so thanks for tuning in. We're going to do pressure cooker cheddar broccoli risotto with chicken. And that sounds like a whole lot, and I know when I told it to Heather, she went, "What? I can't make risotto." And I said, "I bet you can." Did you not?
Excited. I did say that. I said I can't, and I don't like chicken either.
So we're using our Pampered Chef multi-cooker, and we're going to use several different settings on this today. So what's really great is it has all these preset settings, and we're going to start with a sear. At some point, we're going to do a rice setting, you know. But other days, you could do a slow cooker. I did a sous vide last night. I've made yogurt. It's a really great multi-use tool. It's so great. And you know, what's funny is I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, it's so big, I don't know what to do with it." You're right. It is a big product, but you know what? I got rid of 3 other products to bring this into my kitchen. So I save space, right? And we won't tell Bronson I keep it in his office. I don't think he even notices. So anyways, all right. So Heather, you're going to get going with me, all right? You ready for this?
I'm excited, yes.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure out 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm going to give you our little mini measuring cup. And what I like best about this is the measurements are on the inside of the measuring cup. So you're not doing that goofy little counter dance when you measure it out. So I need 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay. Oh, that's not 2 ounces.
2 tablespoons. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to put it right into our multi-cooker here, okay?
Oh, I like that.
And we're going to change our setting. We're going to go to sear. Change our time down to 3 minutes.
That's all it takes?
It's going to get, that's all it's doing is warming that up.
Oh,
okay.
Do you know who this would be perfect for? I cook a lot with Jeffrey. And
yes,
this would be so nice because you can set it on the counter.
Yeah, it's so great for kids. But like I said, you know, when you have a lot of tall people in my house, as I do, you know, they can look in, they can see those measurements. They're not doing that goofy dance, you know, whatever. So we're going to set that aside. While that heats, we're going to go ahead and get to our next step. So the next step is our bell pepper. We're going to be cutting the top off of this, and I apologize I didn't get a knife. Let me grab you one real quick. This is our coated utility knife, and you're going to use that. And what's really interesting about peppers is you want to cut the top off, okay?
Okay.
And when you have a pepper or any other type of product that has a core at the top, if you're not using the whole thing, cut it in half from the middle.
Are we using the whole thing?
Yes, we are today. But what I'm telling you is, when you do this and you keep this intact, it will not go as bad as fast.
It stays
so that's
fresh.
why you don't do that.
Oh.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. This is called a scoop loop, guys. This is one of the best products.
Looks like a pear.
You know what? I use it to make snowman-shaped cookies in the winter.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, this is how quick and easy is this. You're going to take it in, you're going to scoop it around, and you're going to loop that stuff right out.
Wow.
Look how clean that pepper came real quick, right?
So much better.
Well, it's great. Now this, I can feed this to my chickens. My daughter can feed this to her birds. You know, there's a lot of things you can use that extra for. So thank you for grabbing that little bucket to put our scraps in for the girls. They do love it when I'm cooking. So we've got that pepper ready to go, and we're going to chop that.
That got no seeds or anything.
No, and you know what's great? I can use that also on pumpkins, when carving pumpkins, scooping out the pumpkin seeds. So lots of great things. So this is our rapid prep mandolin, and we're going to use that today to get things going. So I'm just going to move us over here a little bit out of the, so you can kind of have a little bit more space. If you want to put the stuff in the sink just to get it out of our way, that'd be great. So here's the thing with this thing. This mandolin has several different settings. It has a French fry cutting setting. It has a slice setting. It has a julienne setting, and we just want our pepper to be a little bit sliced up. So I'm just going to change the setting here. You'll go over. There we go. All right. Where'd that knife go? I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to let you take this over, Heather. But all you're going to do...
I am left-handed. I don't know if it matters.
That's okay. You're good.
Yeah, but I got to turn it the other way.
However you need it to be. You're going to set that in, put that on top, and hit it down. Okay? Turn it around however you need to see it.
Hey. Can you see it, Bronson?
Got it.
All right, so what do I do? Just hit this? This is in the right way?
I'll do it right. Your sister's watching.
Uh-oh. Hey, Rach.
So
Do I have
hold
to
this
push
down
this and push
Yep.
this?
and chop down. Yep.
Oh, and then just keep going.
Yep,
Oh
and
my
just
gosh,
chop
look
it.
at how little they go.
How quick and easy is that?
So
You know
much
what's great
better.
about this? I do a lot of gardening, and I use this tool to do my prep for salsa.
Salsa.
It goes so quick.
yes.
So you're going to want to get the rest of that pepper done in there.
I can get that last little bit.
Yep, right there.
Oh, this one.
Yep, go ahead and get that in there.
It doesn't matter which way you put it.
No, ma'am.
There we go. Giving me a hard time.
Right, so here's what's great. If we wanted to make this even smaller than what we have here, we could send it back through, but I'm pretty happy
Those
with
are
that.
good. Yeah.
I'm really happy with that. That's a julienne setting.
So that's what you would make French fries with, right?
Yep, you could do, or like matchsticks, carrots.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to do our onion in the same fashion.
Did you just keep all your veggies in there?
I do. Because you're going to mix them all into the bowl in the end anyways, right?
Okay.
So we're just going to go ahead and do that. I just got to quickly... Listen, they all go to the same place. And I mean in the pot, not the stove.
I know. Do you want me to peel that?
Tony's on. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Hi, Heather, or Heather's sister, Rachel. I didn't say hi earlier. I apologize.
We're so excited we found the pan you wanted, Rach.
All right. I have the hardest time peeling onions, do you?
I think you just need to go a little layer back. You shouldn't have to cut it with your fingers.
I'll tell you one thing, as I am pampered, not perfect, and I'll tell you, onions are not easy for me, so we're just gonna...
Are you afraid you're going to start crying?
No, I never do. I don't use it, I don't have it out long enough to cry.
Because it goes in your...
Yep.
I got some nails, too, if you need me to scrape that off.
If anyone's got a
I
secret...
saw garlic, too.
Oh, yeah. If anyone's got a secret to peeling onions, shoot me a message, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Prize for you.
This garlic looks delicious, too.
You know that's homegrown.
No way.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
guys did that in your garden?
Yes, ma'am. All right. I gave up. We went up here. All right.
That's good. That looks good.
Ready? We're going
Just
to drop
put it
that
in
in
there.
there. Here's our onion. Go with it. All set and ready to go. Perfect, right? And now you were looking at our garlic. It's got a little purple. That's how you could tell it was
I have to
freshly grown.
say, I used to have one of these mandolins. Not this one, but it was not Pampered Chef. I was afraid of it. Because
Oh.
I would think that I was going to nick my fingers.
You know, the
And
thing
this is perfect
It
with
has
this.
this nice guard.
It's the
right?
guard.
Yep. I had nicked my fingers on a different one. So we're going to take our garlic and we're going to put our garlic press. And what's great is you don't have to peel it. Just drop it in. Squeeze it out. And there you've got some perfect minced garlic, right?
Homemade from the garden. I love it.
Now this recipe only calls for 2 cloves of garlic. I am a firm believer that we don't have enough garlic in our lives. So we're going to go ahead and add the rest of that clove in there. You know, it's a small clove because they are homegrown. All right. Pulls that right out. Look at how clean that came out. So we're just going to get that. Now, our timer beat. So we know that our 3 minutes is up. We've got the next part of our recipe ready. So you're going to take everything in here, and you're just going to go ahead and get that right into that pot.
Just dump it in.
Go ahead and dump it right in.
Does it matter which way?
Not at all. You need a scraper. Here's one of our spatulas. It's got nice little curved
I like
end.
that. You got me one of these and I use it at home.
Yeah, I love that. It's beautiful. And, you know, those can go up to like 400 degrees or something. I use them all the time.
I just want to make sure to get all that garlic off of there. It was kind of stuck on the side.
That's okay.
All right.
And so I just like to drop our dirty dishes right into the sink for later. And all right, so the next thing we need is a half a teaspoon of salt. So I like to use our nesting measuring spoons because I can find them all this way. I put them back together. They're all nestled right together in one spot. It's kind of cute. Put a little ribbon around them. They make a great little gift. So we need half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to let you go ahead and measure that out and drop that right into the pan.
Can I use this side, do you think? Yee.
So, oh, what? Stop.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I should use the other side.
No, you're good. Watch.
Oh, scoop it in. You're so smart. Oh, now I'm making messes.
Heather's learning. It's okay.
Heather's used to cooking with a 5-year-old.
She's pampered, not perfect.
That's right. Pampered, not perfect.
Okay.
Go ahead and get that
Some
in there.
salt.
Perfect, perfect. And you're going to go ahead and take that scraper and you're going to stir that up again. We're going to let that cook inside there for about 4 minutes.
Does the lid stay open?
Yep.
So this is just going to saute the veggies.
Yep, that's all you're doing right now. So you're going to stir that frequently.
What's the temperature? It says preheat, but how hot is this getting for sear, do you think? Three something?
It's got to be probably 375. I don't know what the
I
technical
bet it
temp
is.
is for a sear, I'll be
I just
honest.
love this. It's like a crock pot,
Yeah.
but also an Instapot.
Yep. So we're going to set that. I've got the timer set for 4 minutes.
Okay.
And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and prep our next steps.
Okay.
So we've got our measuring cups here. These also stacked together. They're some of my favorites. We also have our handy trusty measure all. People love this because you have liquids on one side, solids on the other. It's great. So,
Ooh,
but I'm going to
nice.
measure out 1 cup of the arborio rice here to make our risotto. And you know when you're baking, you always want to level things off. So I don't know, cooking is the same way, but when you're baking, like if you were to measure out a cup of flour, you want to just take and level it off because you want to make sure that you're level. That's a chemistry experiment.
Right.
So you always want to make sure everything's perfect. So just going to remind you of that. So we're going to set that aside for right now. And then we're going to need,
We're getting down there to the ingredients. I see a few more.
yeah. All right. So we're getting down there. We're going to get our chicken broth measured out. We need 3 cups of low sodium chicken broth. So I've grabbed some low sodium chicken broth. We're going to measure that out, and I'm going to give you one of our batter bowls here. Our batter bowl, this is the
Oh.
classic. It's a 4 cup, but we only need 3 cups.
So
if
I
you
only
wanna
have
go
to
ahead-
measure one time.
Correct. So we're going to go ahead and get you going with that. We need 3 cups.
You know that we only need 1 container. There's 4 cups in the thing. Look at this, there's going to be extra ones.
That's okay. I'll show you what I do with my extra.
Okay, there's 3 cups.
Okay.
Oh, that is smelling really good.
Yeah, just for cooking the vegetables, right?
Mhm.
So we're going to go ahead and add our rice to that pot.
Put the rice in right
Go
now.
ahead and put the rice in.
Wow.
And then stir it.
I've never made risotto. I feel like I'm on Hell's Kitchen.
You're going to be just fine. Just be careful because that pot will get hot. It's a stainless steel pot.
So not to touch the side too much.
You know,
Try
all
not
of
to.
Pampered Chef's products are made with PFOE free, PTFA free. Am I saying those acronyms right? I get them wrong every time.
PDA is plastic.
But I'll tell you, my daughter has birds, and we've done a lot of research on what is safe in the kitchen and what is not. So these products, most of them are safe, so that's a good thing to know.
How do you cook rice without any liquid?
You're about to add the liquid, my friend. So here we
How
go.
long do you do it? Oh,
Here's
it's
your
ready
chicken
now.
broth. There you go.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and get that in there.
Sizzling
All right.
and stir.
Now we're going to add our chicken tenders. I like to just pour out any liquid out of the bag here. All right, we're going to drop those in there. Go ahead and keep stirring that up.
Oh, you don't have to cut them?
Nope, that's why I buy tenders. They're already cut.
I hate cutting raw chicken. It's
You know-
one of my...
I get that, but I'll tell you, we've got these wonderful kitchen shears.
Oh, you just use scissors.
Go right through them, and then when you're done, you just take them apart into 2 pieces to clean.
That's perfect.
Yeah, they're great, but they will cut through bone, so I don't suggest using these with a 5-year-old.
No,
But
he's not allowed the sharp things.
yeah, so they are really great. So we've got our chicken broth in, we've got our chicken in. We're missing just a couple of things. Mustard. We need our Dijon mustard. So we need a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And again, we can use this, or we can use a measuring spoon.
I took a guess that it was brand new.
Yes, it was.
So just squirt it in there.
Go
And then
ahead
how
and
do you
get
get it
that
all
in.
out? Oh, I should have shook it out.
You're good. And then turn that right over into the pot.
Oh, just slid right out.
Yep, it sure did. All right, so go ahead and give that a quick stir.
Okay.
All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get our lid off of here and get that going. So we take our lid.
So the lemon and the broccoli is for something different?
No, it's gonna go in later. All right.
Oh, broccoli
Down
is
there.
hot.
There we go. All right. So then we're gonna change over to our white rice setting, and we're just gonna hit start. So it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna cook. So it's gonna run through a preheat session, and then it's gonna cook it, and it will tell us when it's done. So while it's doing that, did you have any other questions about some of the stuff that we are using today?
I want to know more about that measuring cup.
Sure.
The liquid
So
and
the
solid.
measure all. So this is our 1 cup. So of course it has a pour stop, so you can measure it out to 1 cup, pour it out, or if you need solids, you put it in there.
Pops right down.
Yeah, so
Very
you have
cool.
the red is for your dry and the blue is for your liquids. So you measure it out. So let's see, that's about 1 cup right there. You'd fill it, top it off, and then you just right into your bowl.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And the cutting board and all that is Pampered Chef. Everything you're using is
The
Pampered Chef.
cutting board is even a Pampered Chef. Yes, it is. It is a flexible cutting mat. So what's really nice about that, not just for food, but you can flex it. So you can
it's
pour
easy
things.
to-
So if you were doing crafts with the kids, you could put this down underneath it, clean up your glitter real quick and easy, and not get it all over the place. Though who doesn't love glitter all over the place, right?
I don't. I am not a glitter freak.
I know, I'm teasing. Totally teasing.
That's why we go to the aunt's house for that.
Oh,
Or the friends.
oh, Rachel, we're cutting off the glitter. All right. So let's let that cook, and we'll come back in a little bit, you guys, and show you how it turned out. All right. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. It was fun. He's still recording.
I don't know how to shut it off. It said slow connection.